Petty Radio on your stereo. Don't compare us to anything, this a different scenario. We break records while we pushing the culture forward. Great music and big vibes right in that order. Intellectually Petty Radio on the stereo. Don't compare us to anything, this a different scenario. We break records while we pushing the culture forward. Great music and big vibes right in that order.
And you are now tuned into another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio, brought to you by M3S3 Clothing. Men make moves and suckers stand still. Damn. And let me shut the fuck up and get the super director, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Darren Brown, onto the show.
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, bro? Are you in a robe?
No. This is a sweater.
Oh, I'm like, this nigga that showed up in a. Hey, can you turn your phone to the side for us? Let's get that landscape view.
Oh, yep.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. How you doing, man? How's life?
Hey, man. You know what? I just finished a film last night.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And just tightening up things in Melanin, which is done. We just perfectionists about it. So me and my editor Don, let me get out this light real quick. Dang.
Yeah, because I'm like, bro, you a director, you should be able to see that, man.
Yeah, too attractive. So yeah, man. So we just got finished doing that, man. That's why I'm a little scruffy, man. We had a 10-day shoot, but we completed it pretty early, so we're excited about that, man. New psychological thriller called Hurt People. So it was a horror psychological thriller.
Yo, man, I gotta give you props though, bro. Like you, and no disrespect to anybody else, but you got a whole different lane. It's not like I didn't get a chance to see Project 313. I could not find that shit anywhere. Like,
yeah, man. It's in the vault. It's tucked away in the vault, man. I still got DVDs and everything, but yeah, it's tucked away in the vault, man.
Man, I'm looking this shit up. I'm like, oh, all I seen is like a clip of Big Hurt.
Yeah, right on YouTube. It was up on YouTube for a second before we had to get the piracy police on them, but yeah, man, people still love that, man, and you know what I'm saying? That was where it all started for me.
Yo, Dimes was like, oh my god, like that shit. At first, At first, I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna be a typical street type shit, and it wasn't.
Yeah, that's what everybody is surprised about. Yeah.
And then, like, the further you get into it, now I'm rooting for these broads. Now I'm like, oh shit, oh why is you doing it? Now I'm talking to now I'm niggified.
Yeah.
I'm talking,
yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm talking to the TV, man. That was a really, 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 really well put together movie. Where does it? Well, first off, let me go back. Mm-hmm. You graduated from the greatest educational institution in the history of mankind, Henry Ford High School.
This is true, bro. This is true.
Yes. Yes. I too graduated in '89.
Trojan.
Yeah, fellow Trojan. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
that's what's up, man.
Sure, man. Yes,
7 Mile in the building.
You already know 7 Mile. Say it again.
Man, 7 Mile in the building. What up, though?
Wow. For life.
Yo, so at what point did you know I wanted to direct movies?
Man, I knew I wanted to write in high school. I just knew that was the thing that I wanted to do. But writing movies was something. A friend of mine, he told me he wrote a screenplay, and it was like, man, if you wrote a screenplay, shit, I know I can write a screenplay. So I went into it, man, and then it was just kind of like the journey began from there, because it was like, now what do I do? What do I do next? How do I finish this and follow through with it, man? So I've been following through with it for almost 20 years now.
And because I was just running my mouth for like, okay, I got to talk about something since he ain't here, and I was talking about Tubi.
Yeah.
And like the knock on Tubi, which is kind of rightfully earned, is some horrible ass movies on there.
Yeah, it got good and bad movies,
the beauty of Tubi is that kid that's in high school now
Mm-hmm.
not only
Mm-hmm.
can think about doing a movie, but can actually
Mm-hmm.
go out and do the shit and have it somewhere where they can be like, I made that.
Yeah, man. I just feel like Tubi, yeah, Tubi is one of those things that I mean, you take the good with the bad. I mean, it's everywhere, man. It's on all types of networks. It's just, wrapped a little prettier than what some of us do. But at the end of the day, man, I mean, we we have it empowers us. Tubi is an
Yeah,
empowerment tool for young black filmmakers to know that it can go past and monetize to a point where you can keep on doing it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to struggle like we did back in the day. You know that it's going to be home. You know people are going to watch it. You're going to get those opinions that you're going to love and those opinions that you're going to hate, and it's going to make you better because we're not just making it locally for our friends. You know what I'm saying? We are making it for relentless viewers that don't give a damn about how you feel. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So yeah,
Man.
we in a gauntlet. You know what I mean?
So, what was the first screenplay you wrote?
The first screenplay I wrote was a screenplay called In Love with Lust. Did that. That was the first one. And actually, Project 313, I didn't write. A guy by the name of Jay White wrote that. And I shot it. So that was my whole thing that was my second try at being a director. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like knowing what to do and learning how to communicate with people, because that's the main thing about directing is communicating and just managing personalities, to be honest.
So did you go to school for like just directing, or is it just something you just knew
Yeah,
how to do?
I went to I went to Specs Howard for a second. I mean, graduated in Specs Howard, and then I went to Motion Picture Institute here. But at that time, it was just like a big boom of digital filmmaking. So at that particular point in time, YouTube was becoming big, so you didn't have to go to a formal school in order to get things done. If you just had the ingenuity and the patience and uh, whatever you needed in order to the perseverance in order to make you a film. So at that point, it was just right about building relationships and getting myself in the rooms where other
Hmm.
people were doing bigger things. You know what I mean?
Okay. Who pays for this shit?
For me, for my films and stuff,
Yeah.
me for the most part, investors, and to be honest, investors are like my friends. You know what I'm saying? People I grew up with, my brother. Uh, you know what
Okay.
I'm
So
saying?
so
Like
I like say if I want to invest in, what did you say the next one was?
the next one that I'm doing is a Christmas film.
Oh, really? The
Yeah.
one you just finished. Okay. Let's say.
Oh,
Well, I take
okay.
that
So
back.
say, yeah, gaslighting. You say you want to invest in gaslight. So this is the
Wait
thing.
a minute.
Like,
How many you got in the can?
right now I got four in the can. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got four. Four in the can right now. And just waiting for the right time to release them. Like, and then I'll probably do three more in the next 6 months, and then keep those in the can, and keep it moving, man. Aside from doing other people's projects, you know what I'm saying? Because I got maybe about two projects that I was on,
Hmm.
either like executive producing or on as directing or something like that. So, I mean, this year I think I probably have six projects that's coming out that's going to have my name on it to a
Okay.
capacity of either directing or executive producing, and about to do three more. So, probably nine projects this year.
I'm just putting it out there, man. If you need an old fat nigga for a role, man.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, let me. Hey, I'm dead ass. I've come down there. Not that
Yeah.
bad. I've lied a couple of times over the years. It's the same thing,
Okay.
right?
Right. Exactly. For sure. Making
Yo,
up shit.
how do you take an actor or an actress to where you need them to be? Is it just something they just got to have,
Yeah,
or
man.
can you guide them there?
I can guide them there. Do I have time to do it? No. You know what I mean? Like I, I, I ain't got. I don't. When it comes to acting, man, I'm really not into the on the job training. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
I want you to come, being able to direct, because ultimately I'm directing you, and if you don't know how to follow directions, then this is not the job for you, as in any other job. You know what I mean?
Have you fired somebody like halfway through a movie?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
How do you
I done
take that
fired
shit?
somebody. I done fired somebody a couple days before, so before the shit was done. You know what, man? Fire somebody a couple of days after we started, shit. But you know what I mean. But
That's fucked up.
how do people take it? But
Yeah.
it's not because the firing is not a personal thing. The firing is, are you doing a job? And for me,
Nigga, you
the
ain't never
firing
been
ain't even.
fired before, have you?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have I been fired?
Yes.
Yeah, plenty of times.
I took that shit personally.
Did you? Shit, I didn't.
Yes.
I moved
Oh my
on.
god. I
No.
even when I knew I got fired for just cause, nigga, I felt some type of way. How the fuck you gonna fire me?
I've been fired and been relieved. Like, oh shit, I'm glad they fired me. Because you ain't gonna chase me away from the money. So the only way you was gonna get rid of me was firing me. You know what I mean? Like shit. Why would I stop? Why would I stop taking your money? Give me that. Then they'd be like, "Darren, you can't take our money no more." Then it's like, "Cool, bet I'll leave." But you ain't. Hell no. I ain't quit never.
So it's just like, you know what, hey, you gotta go, bruh. Well, I appreciate the opportunity, man, and keep it moving.
Oh, always a handshake. Oh man. Oh yeah, I knew today was the day. Thanks for the opportunity, y'all. I'll see y'all down the road. Because I always bump into people like, man, I worked in the office for a very long time. And people knew me in the whole industry. And they would be like, I remember a doctor told him like, don't hire Darren because he ain't gonna do shit but work a couple months and go and make a movie. But I was good, so people would still hire me. But yeah, man, that was it. Like I already knew going into it. I had I was only gonna be there for so long. Like I knew it, but I stayed there, did the best thing that I could. But when I needed my time, I knew it was
Yeah,
time to go. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So,
So who was like your inspiration to making movies?
man, my inspiration, someone that I've always had, you know what I'm saying, people who mentor me in a way where they made things available for me, whether it been equipment or whether it's just been advice. So you have Donnie Armstrong who was here. Um, he's one who's what I'm saying allowed me to really hone in on my skills on quite a few things. Man, and for the most part, man, I really did keep to myself a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just honing in on my skills on YouTube or using the money that I had to hire other people so they could teach me. So I always bought my education just as I was doing it. You know what I mean? If I knew you were good at what you did and I knew I needed to learn it, I would hire you and say, you know what I'm saying? As you're doing it for me, I want you to just show me what you're doing.
What's the perfect movie for you?
The perfect movie for me, man. One that just moves me emotionally, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't think it's a perfect movie.
Like
Um but
give me your favorite movie.
my favorite movie is Do the Right Thing, Mo Better Blues, anything rooted in black folks, man. I love it. You know what I mean?
I feel
Um
you on that one. But
yeah, yeah, just
there's a couple white folks movies that's
oh
up
yeah,
there
yeah, yeah.
for me
No, no,
too.
definitely, definitely, definitely.
Like a
But
Bronx Tale does it for me, and damn, what's the one with Andy Dufresne?
whatchamacallit,
Jesus,
come
and Morgan
America, or
Freeman.
what was it?
The one with
Um,
Morgan Freeman and
no, 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 no. Oh, Shawshank.
Shawshank. It's probably my
Yeah,
favorite.
Shawshank. Yeah, yeah. No, no,
Yeah.
no, no. Yeah, it's definitely a great movie. But for me, as an artist, those are my reference movies. Do the Right Thing, Mo Better Blues, especially, man. I think Mo Better Blues is the greatest black love story. Disappearing Acts is a great black. It was a love story, but it was kind of like it was really rooted in reality of how shit falls apart and comes back together. So, or never comes back together.
I
Um,
don't think I've never seen that one.
Disappearing with Sanaa Lathan and Wesley Snipes.
No, I've never seen
Great
that
movie.
one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
great
have to
movie.
check that out.
Yeah, and then you got your Marvel movies that I enjoy, man. I enjoy all genres, but then I have like Memento is a great movie. Quite a few other ones, man. That's just like good mind fucks. You know what I mean? I like that type of writing too. That makes you think. Like you don't get everything in the movie, but
Love those types.
yes, yes,
What
yes, yes,
what
yes.
movie have you seen where you like this was a really good fucking story, but I should have directed that?
Damn, I should have directed. Mm. Man, I've never seen anything where I said I should have done that. Or I should have directed that. Uh, oh, that's a good question, man. Because I don't.
See, that's gonna fuck with you.
Yeah,
You
in
gonna
most
hang up and be
recent.
like, damn, I don't think about that shit.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah, right. In most recent movies, man, I enjoy. I just really enjoy movies that's what I've been getting into lately is the movies where nothing happens and it's still a good movie. Because we have all these movies that come out with the craziest twists and turns of shit, and it's just kind of like I understand the roller coaster wires of certain things, but sometimes I just like a movie where it's just like good acting and we just getting through it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the
Give me an
person doesn't
example.
win all the time. Black Swan. Black Swan was good. You know what I mean? About the ballet
Cause you must.
dancer.
I've never seen that.
Yeah. Just a regular run of the mill. I mean, it was kind of a psychotic. She was very obsessed with being the greatest ballet dancer. You know what I'm saying? And it fucked with her so bad. And nothing. I mean, like things happen, but nothing really. Oh, Water. I believe Water with Ben Affleck and the Spanish girl, where it was just kind of like you thought something was going to be and it wasn't that, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
or you just didn't know it was that, it left you on a cliffhanger. Shit, the whole Sopranos is kind of like that. Like this was everyday life, and then when it ended, it was like, why did it end that way? Like I like that, like just throw you off a cliff kind of
Give
stuff.
me McGraw. And I was having this discussion with myself
Yeah.
before you tapped in. McGraw Avenue or BMF?
Oh, McGraw, yeah.
I said the same fucking thing,
Yeah, McGraw, yeah.
and I don't
i,
know
I
if
like
it's
i
really
like
that close.
BMF cool, man, but for me McGraw Ave is personal, you know what I'm saying, knowing them, knowing the work that they put in and everything. Like BMF is cool, but you got something that
And I'm not sure what happened. I'm sure he'll tap back in.
yeah, my phone and people call. You got to show that rivals something like BMF. I mean, you got to give them that. You know what I mean?
I think it's actually much better done.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I agree,
Like,
man.
and I watched season two. Like, I got up at 3 o'clock this morning,
Oh
and I
yeah, because
happened to
it just
notice
hit Tubi. Yeah,
it just hit. I just happened to notice that it was on Tubi. I'm like,
yeah.
okay, fuck it, let me go ahead and watch. And I'm like, oh,
Great weekend
like
watch, man.
I'm glued to the fucking TV.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh my goodness. And season one was dope too, but
yeah. But
man,
two,
like those
they put a,
cats,
they put a lot more in the two, man. I think they put a lot more in the two.
man. Like I can't tell who had the bigger budget between the two.
Yeah, right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? I
You
mean,
know, yeah.
and that's the thing. Like, you got everybody from the hood making a movie that's rivaling something that's on networks. I mean, not network, but cable television. Like, that's crazy, man. And people enjoy it just as much, which gives everybody that hope that, hey, man, I can do it, or be that beacon that everybody can say, yo, we can do that over there too. You know what I mean? So we get these stories that'll never be told by big Hollywood because they just can't tell it. You know, they don't know how to.
Man, man. So
Yeah.
speaking of that, man, you got Melanin dropping. Was that
Yeah.
Saturday, right? Is it
Yes.
premiere?
Yep.
What's that?
Saturday. Yeah.
Well, if I've seen the preview.
Okay.
White guy
Hmm.
takes some type of medicine or something
Yes.
to darken his skin, ends up
Yes.
looking like a brother. Okay,
Exactly. Exactly.
I know there's some type of movie from back in the day with the
Yeah.
similar
Yeah. Yeah.
concept. I
Hmm.
had never heard of that movie. This shit was
Hmm.
fucking mind blowing. I seen
Yeah.
the preview. First off, Ron Taylor is fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, man. So that's what people. So we put out the trailer. It's similar to Dimes. You know how when we put out the Dimes trailer, it was like, oh, three girls. It's a caper movie. It might be the same shit. Like this is kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's very. I mean, we've made it where it's an emotional journey, and some things that unfortunately we're familiar with, but the comedy of it is just so on point and so such good timing, and the growth of the characters, like Ron being funny and then Ron having to be serious. Like I'm excited about this project for people to see the growth of me and the growth in the acting of it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
it's not these characters are not one note characters. These characters grow in this movie.
Okay, I need to see that just to see that nigga not be funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. And did a amazing job, bro. Like a crazy job with it, not being funny.
Yeah, I just can't like that's like he's one of the few motherfuckers that I've like I interview old boy that co-owns Defiant Digital.
Okay,
And
who's
they
that?
do it's a brother from Pontiac actually. Oh shit,
Okay,
was Malik? I forget his name, and I'm sorry, bro. But they do the cancel culture shit on Defiant Digital, cancel
okay,
court,
okay. Oh, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. Cancel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. Yes, 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 yes. Cancel court. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because he yeah, yeah. I've seen a couple of episodes. I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah,
yeah,
because Ryan. Yep, Ryan is on there. Also, what's his
Ryan
face?
Davis is on there.
Ryan Davis, and from here, CP. CP is on there
Yeah,
as well.
yeah,
Sometimes, yes, yes,
yep.
yes, yes, yes,
But
yep, yep,
I
yep.
guess my point was is that Detroit, talent wise, has grown so much over just the last few years as far as the movie industry. Did you
Mhm.
and you founded the Detroit Filmmakers Association, correct?
Yeah, Detroit Filmmaker Awards. Yep, 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 yep. Founded
So
that.
so did you see the exponential growth in the talent coming?
Yeah, man. I jumped on it the minute that I knew. Just keeping an eye on it, seeing that we're going from maybe 2 films a year to 5 films a year, 5 films a year to 15 films in a year, 15 films in a year to 50 films in a year. You know what I'm saying? And premieres just being coming from every other month to every month to now every weekend to 2 and 3 in a weekend. So yeah, I seen it coming. I seen it coming a mile away, and I was one to say, hey, we need some type of organization to keep people in it and to keep people
Mm-hmm.
excited about doing it. So the DFAs was just one of those things where it's like, yo, people want to be awarded because unfortunately, when some of us was doing them, wasn't nobody awarding us with anything. Not that we
Yeah,
wanted it, but
it's
I mean, it's
dope.
always good. Yeah, it's always
Yeah.
good because you have up and coming individuals that say, hey, I want that. You know what I'm saying? I want to work toward that.
So when are the awards?
The awards, so the awards have been pushed back until August. We've
Okay.
did that, and the reason we did that is because we're doing the Black Indie Stream Film. We're doing the Black Indie Stream Film Festival Awards. That right there is founded by me, Dennis Reed, Benzino, and Lynn Burnett. So we're doing that, and that's going to be in May. So that's kind of like a whole Tubi award show thing where we're doing national as opposed to just Detroit films.
Okay, as far as like say random podcaster, not
Mhm.
myself, wants to come down there and record some shit,
Okay.
red carpet type shit.
Yeah.
How do you go about doing that?
No, just inbox me. I'll just go get you connected.
Nigga, your inbox game is trash, bro. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You don't
No,
understand.
no, no. So I'm gonna tell you.
You're not that good at it, bro.
Either inbox or email because Dion. So I'll tell you, Dion usually is the one who kind of gets back. You. I have to admit, like sometimes I just be like, yo, I just can't even get to him. I be on niggas like, oh yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. You see,
Yo,
I got
but
tied up. I got tied up today. I was like, oh shit, man.
hey, and I was just like, shit happens, man, and it does.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah. Well,
that's
I appreciate
it,
it, but yeah.
going live is a gift and a curse. Like it can be really great, and sometimes
Mhm.
niggas got shit to do.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
And
yeah. I
I ain't
get it, but
exactly the Breakfast Club over here.
it's so crazy though. Like I was on set yesterday, and I double checked. I was like, oh, I looked at it yesterday. Like I know I'm supposed to do it Wednesday or Thursday. The show. Crazy shit is, I said I know I'm supposed to do the show today. Got tied up, looked up. It was 7:18. I'm like, fuck, man. I should have. I don't know why I set an alarm. It's just, man. And then plus, like I said, getting off set last night real late, having to, send mail equipment back to people and do all types of shit. Just slipped my mind. Yeah, man. But and then going in here watching Melanin, it's just a whole bunch of shit. But I was glad because I don't like fucking over people's time, bro. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I
So
appreciate that, man.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
so
yeah.
what's the process of like how do you go about picking somebody for a particular part?
So, man, for me, it's personal relationships, man. I mean, you got to understand. I'm asking somebody in some cases to stay on set for 12 hours and give me the same energy that they came in the morning with, and don't get tired and don't have nothing else going on and pay attention to me all day and just do what the fuck I say. I mean, and that sounds like, damn, like, no, you just really got to do what the fuck I say. And it's not like, I mean, as an actor and as a, because as an actor, you want to do what the fuck a director says. You're directing me. You know what I'm saying? But those are the people. Those are the people that I hold near and dear to me because they're respecting my craft and they're helping me become a better director. So for me, the process is I always surround myself with individuals that I know work hard. You know what I'm saying? I know quite a few, but then the opportunities come with the, hey, what are you doing? Come on and grab this opportunity. If you're ready for an opportunity, I have one, and the opportunity starts now. You know what I mean? And we get to know when you come on set etiquette and stuff like that. And then I'm rocking with you from that point on. Everybody whenever I do a movie, you see the same people. They all know each other. It's like a family reunion every time we get back together. You know what I mean?
And that's just, what, that's not just you. That seems to be like even if you go back, for me,
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, oh boy, that did Happy Gilmore,
Yeah,
Adam
yeah, yeah.
Sandler.
Adam
Like
Sandler.
for
Yeah.
for me, like he kind of started that. Like with this, every movie
Mhm.
this nigga did, it's the same fucking motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah.
But then
And
after that, it's just and I think that's a really dope thing to do because not only does it show you the range of the actors and actresses, but it also gives them an opportunity to grow with you or you to grow
right.
with them.
But they always bring it back to the table because you don't. I mean, the thing is, man, when we're on these sets, I may be directing, somebody may be setting up the lights, somebody may be working the camera, two people may be working the camera, three people setting up your lights. You got me, you got somebody behind me co-directing or assistant directing. And what people don't understand, at the heart of it all these people are making movies of their own. So you'll get on set, and even though they may be working to different capacities, next week they start their own movie.
Okay, I
And
didn't
that's
think
how it
about
works.
that.
Like, yeah, everybody is like two people on my last set starts a movie in a month, directing, funding, everything, and they just they know how to do all the other stuff because they do it on their own movie. They're filmmakers.
And it's like there's no competition on the set or anything to that effect. They know their
Mm-mm.
role and that's it.
That's it, man. I've never really been. I mean, if you lighting, you're doing lighting. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to work and do what's best for the director. What he asks he asks you for something. Can you execute it? You do it.
How how do you make money out of shit?
Streaming.
Really?
Yeah.
Is streaming just like music streaming, like Spotify sales? You get like 0.0004%
Little,
for a
yeah,
play.
a little more lucrative, but yeah, it's the same exact thing.
Okay, because I
Because you
gotta.
got to understand. Yeah, I mean, a person will watch a movie quicker than they listen to a song.
Really?
Yeah. So if I was outside of a store and I said, "Hey man, why don't you listen to my new single?" What you gonna do? You gonna walk past me, right? Hey man, this is my new single, man. But if I came and said, "Hey man, I made a new movie, man. Here it is, right here. Why don't you take this for me?" You gonna take my movie?
I ain't gonna have nowhere to play it, but I will take it.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's back in the day analogy, but right. But if I give you a flyer with a QR code and say hit that QR code, you can see a free movie. You more than likely to do that than hit a QR code and listen to some music.
At my stage in life, yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an old
Yeah.
nigga. I'm not gonna do much. And
Yeah.
for
Yeah. Right.
me,
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
most of the music is gonna sound like I only need to hear so many niggas kill so many niggas.
That's all I'm saying. But I mean, it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same thing with visuals in a minute. You're gonna only watch so many movies where niggas is killing niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it's gotta and I do. It ain't even to in a minute. It's like like that, and that's one thing about a lot of Detroit dudes. It's like every nigga got a street movie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I never really made a street movie because there's other people that's making that. You know what I'm saying? And sure, it's good. It can be lucrative, but it's just not what I enjoy. And
Most of them
and
are
plus,
trash
like
though.
I, I've never, I've
Niggas were
never.
dying with tomatoes on their chest, and they come. You
I
should
mean,
be
it's good,
horrible.
but it's good. But it's good ones. It's good. I mean, it's good ones like McGraw Ave that really
Yeah,
takes you through there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That actually is just not about the killing, but the characters that you know what I'm saying find themselves in this situation. Then it's movies that's more so about the gun than it is the character. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, yeah. I
yeah,
think that with McGraw Ave, they have whoever is writing that series
hmm
is
hmm
fucking phenomenal.
yeah. I
And
think it may be Derek Scott. I think.
I know he
Um,
directs some of it.
he
Him and Thomas
Tom.
Harris.
Yeah, and I know, and of course, Murder. You know what I mean? So
So yeah,
yeah.
but I think that they have tapped into the importance of writing more so than a lot of
Yeah,
cats.
they locked in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
that's what they do. They locked in with it. You know what I'm saying? And they got the H Block series. But yeah, man, them you know what I'm saying? T is always they're my man's over there, man. And you know, if anybody deserving them guys over there do.
Shit, so do you, bro. Like you didn't, you have, and if nobody tells you, bro, I'm proud of you.
No, man, I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate
No,
it.
man, that's
Yeah.
fucking dope what you're doing, bro. And to the especially like not only the movie but the awards. I think the awards, your movies are gonna live forever,
Hmm.
but the awards, man,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
that's a huge deal right there, bro. And I'm
Yeah.
not saying that your movies aren't a huge deal. It
Hmm.
just on a global perspective, like the movies are more about you,
Right,
something you
right,
want
right.
to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
The awards are more about us.
Yeah. Exactly. For sure.
And man, yo, I'm telling you, like whether I get to interview a motherfucker or not, I
Hmm.
absolutely want to attend to the award ceremony.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah. Come on,
who
man. You already
votes?
I got you. Yeah, yeah. As a matter of fact, you joined it to a larger capacity, man. I'll be putting it out there. So you know what I'm saying? Like we need all those culture creators to be a part of this, you know. And that's the thing that we did last year was get a lot of culture creators to watch the movies and everything because it's not one or two people trying to pick. It's like literally I got a team of like 30 to 40 people who watch these films and then after that they go to their respective artists, whether you be an editor or director, and then you are critiqued on your technicality of the things that you execute and stuff like that. So it's a heavy vetting process, and that's what makes this award show kind of a little bit more sweeter because you're being judged by not only the general public, but you're also being judged by your peers on how you're executing certain things. And you also just get the entertainment value of it, which is like the People's Choice Awards, where I mean, shit, we just love it, regardless of what it looked like or what it feel like. We love it. So, I try to get the whole gambit of entertainment with doing that, man. So nobody feels left out or feels slighted by it.
Yo, so you pick people to and then send them all these movies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's like 30 to 40 people who watches all these movies. We get just regular people who's like, yo, I watched all these movies, seen all these movies. You go on Film Freeway, you get your little package, you go in and you rate each movie that you like. You know what I
Yo,
mean? And then after that, whichever is the top of whatever genre or whatever it is, they go into it, and then so we probably get 70 movies. So 30 movies probably make it through. Those 30 movies are watched by their peers. You know what I'm saying? Their peers say, "Okay, this is dope. This is dope." And then now it's going to best editor. So if you're going to the best editor category, you got 5 editors that looks at your movie and critique it from an editor standpoint. You have 5 people that may critique it from a music composer standpoint. You have 5 people that may critique it from a lighting standpoint, but all of them are individuals that work on that craft and know the right way to do it and the wrong way to do it. So
yo,
it's a heavy
please.
vetting process.
I would absolutely love to be a part of. I mean, I'm no
Yeah.
editor, no shit like that.
No, no,
But
no, no. But the general watchers, like, it's still entertainment value because even with that, best actor, actress, best actor, actress, director, best screenplay. Those are judged by everyone. You know what I mean? Because you can't. I mean, who's to say what's a best screenplay if it's good and it's entertaining? Who's to say who's the best actress if people really love their performance? You know what I'm saying? They ain't really. Those are the categories that's kind of like, yo, everybody's a part of those.
you know what? And I just had an epiphany because I've been trying to think of something. I got 6 grandkids, and my
Okay,
oldest is
yeah.
13.
Okay.
and that's the dog. Boogie is just like that's the homie. That's my
Right. Right.
dog. And
Right.
I've been thinking of ways to involve her in the podcast and things. She seems a little
Okay.
interested,
Mm-hmm.
and I think this would be a perfect way. We can both watch these movies and talk about them.
Oh yeah, 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 man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's best for her to start now because you got to realize, man, like this industry ain't going nowhere now. It's here. You know what I'm saying? You can always get what you want when you have the right type of product. It's not going to die. It's not going nowhere. People are creating a living. People are making moves. Like it don't do anything but get better. So now's the time for people to really uh, plant their feet because you got to realize this industry is only about 3 years old.
And so
Ours
right
is.
now, this is all. This is what you like. You ain't got no other job at this point.
This is what I do 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That's fucking dope, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. This is
See,
how this is how I feed my family. You know, I got 4 children, a wife. This is how, we all survive, bro. And we doing pretty good.
so are the kids involved, or do they want to be involved?
My kids know about it, you know what I'm saying? But I think when they're ready to be involved, they'll be ready. They know what it is. They see my long hours. They see daddy gonna be gone for 2 weeks. And then when I come back late at night, you know what I'm saying, and I kiss them goodbye in the morning, they know and they see and they understand. My 22-year-old, he's more so getting into more like clothing design and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if he wants to pivot, he can easily pivot into film because he's been around it since he was a baby.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty
So
dope. That's
yeah, it's
pretty
just one of
dope.
those things, you know. If your
What's
father was a carpenter all your life and you decided you wanted to do something else, but then you open a garage and be like, I can get to this carpentry shit. He got all the tools already here for me. You know what I'm saying? You got a leg up on everything because
absolutely,
you
and
know
you
how
kind
to
of
do it.
know, yeah.
You watched them forever, and
So you know a
and the
little
tools is
bit,
there.
yeah,
Yeah, and the
yeah.
tools is there already. So you just go in the garage, build you whatever you're gonna build you, and you ahead of the game. And daddy gonna always be there to be like, do it like this and do it like that. So, that's how I feel about my children. If they ever wanted to get into it, like daddy always here, we already got the tools available for you and the connection. So whenever you're ready, come on.
So when are you gonna buy Highland Park and destroy that shit and put up a movie production studio?
I always say, man, I'm not interested. But then God always takes me in a place that be like, yo, this is what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just never thought I'd do an award show or anything like that. And when I first started doing it, I was like, well, I don't want nobody to know I'm doing it. And people was like, well, people really fuck with it because it is you. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you can get a little self conscious being in this industry about, how people may view you. But I mean, I'm just blessed and glad that people know me, respect me, and I do have influence over some of the things that go on and how we do things. You know what I mean? So
So have you
I'm
went
just
back to
happy about it.
Ford yet and talked
Have I
about
went
what you're
back to
doing?
Fort?
Yeah.
I haven't went back. No, well, nothing but the picnics, bro. You know how that is. I heard we had a cabaret. I heard we had a cabaret like 2 weeks ago, man. I ain't even make it.
Yo, bro, I have not been to one function in
No,
shit since '89. Nothing. No.
bro. I always go. I always go and holler at Ford alumni. Like, yeah, that's the thing. I missed the
Yeah.
picnic last year.
Nah, man. And you know what? People be like, "Oh, come on, Joe, go." Cause I don't fuck with too many people from high school no more.
No. And
You
see,
know, like
I fuck with my whole class, bro. Like my entire class, I fuck with. Like go out drink with them, and and most of my best friends graduated with me. You know what I'm saying? Like my crew, we all went to elementary school, so we've been from elementary school up until now. So all the people that I know, I've been on since elementary school.
and see, most of the niggas that I hung out with, I tell people, I don't know, it was probably like 20 of us,
Hmm.
and two of us graduated.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
See, we
so like, and in the neighborhood, like when I grew up, I'm a little older than you.
right,
So like every lawn was manicured. It was two parents
right.
in damn near every household. Niggas did their thing. Don't get me wrong, but that was the
Hmm.
beginning of niggas doing their thing.
And see. So I grew up in an era where the neighborhood we were single mothers. So all of us hung out with each other and damn near raised each other. You know what I'm saying? Like I had my
Yeah,
stepfather, he came into my life and he came and provided well and created stability. But when it came to like doing shit in the streets and everything, you know, we walking down the streets 10 deep with all of
Yeah.
us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Playing flag football and all types of other shit. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's kind of what we did. And if you had both parents, you know, you was good, you was blessed, but shit, you was hanging out with a whole bunch of kids with single parent moms in the neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that shit
Yeah.
was
So
wild, man.
yeah,
Now,
how does that?
you know, I look back and most of the niggas dead or locked up.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Unfortunately, man, I'm just getting at that age where, you know, a lot of my guys are, you know, passing away or you know, health issues and stuff like that, man. So after a
Yeah.
while, that reality hits you, and you be like,
Oh
damn, man.
God, nigga.
Yeah,
Cause now I'm
yeah,
at a point where niggas just dying. The nigga didn't
yeah.
get shot. Nigga didn't have a car
I know
accident.
that's what I'm
Nigga just
saying, though.
died.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
what I'm
it's
saying.
like fuck.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like
It's like you
nigga.
waking up and it's like, damn, heart attack. Oh no, you know what I mean?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
man.
And what was my man named Ox?
Yeah, Ox, big Ox, man.
Yeah, I went to
Yes.
high
You
school
know,
with
but
that nigga.
yeah, of course. Ox, you know, was battling for a while, man. Ox always been my man. So it was sad. It was sad to hear that, man. But you know, family and everything in my prayers.
Yeah,
But
I hadn't
he
seen
was such a
dude.
good
I
guy.
don't know when though,
I see
but
Ox
like
all the
dude
time,
was
though.
like the a perfect specimen type nigga.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that
yeah,
nigga's
yeah,
not
yeah.
supposed to die.
Right, you're right. You're right, man.
You
But you
know,
know,
like
man, that age, bro, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and they say everything bad for you now.
oh,
Shit, if you work
yeah.
out too much, this shit bad for you. If you too goddamn healthy, you gonna die. If you know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Everything
God,
just
man.
bothers you now.
Just
So you just
enjoy
gotta
waking up,
stay
bro.
prayed.
That's the
Yeah,
beauty
stay
of it.
prayed up and don't abuse yourself.
So, Netflix
Uh-huh.
directing or Tyler Perry? Which one would you prefer?
Uh, you say directing
Hmm.
as far as
Or you got
repeat it
the
again.
you know how Tyler Perry's got his own huge ass
Mm-hmm.
compound down there in Atlanta. Would you prefer
Mm-hmm.
to be doing that, or would you prefer, you know what, I'd rather just direct for Netflix or for Hollywood or whatever, like
I would
do it for
rather.
other people.
I would rather take maybe the James Cameron route or you know, where you do a movie every 10 years and you just get $1 billion off of it and you just like being like jet setting and being with your family, bro. Like I told somebody we was making a movie and I told him, I said, man, I don't want to be making movies my whole life. Y'all niggas crazy. I don't want to be on set my whole life. Like I really want to make my money and whatever passion project that I have, I'm gonna do that. But outside of that, man, I want to be over there taking my family on trips, on cruises. You know what I'm saying? On the
I
speedboat.
think you
Like that's
lying,
what I
bro.
want to do.
I think you
Yeah.
lying to yourself. I think you lying to
Who?
yourself. You.
What? Why you say that?
I because how many you've been doing this shit for so long,
Uh-huh.
so that when it gets to that point where you make that avatar and you got $60 billion in the
Yeah.
bank and you ain't gotta make another movie, you gotta make another movie.
No. So no. I'm gonna make another movie, but you know, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of movies if a person give me $60 million. I'm not gonna be there on set making them though.
Got you.
Yeah.
So
I'm
how
not
would you
gonna be
pick?
yelling
Like, who would
action.
you pick to direct your shit? There
Man, up and coming directors, man. Like
is there
it's time.
somebody now
I
that you
think,
like? Okay, I got my eye on them. I get to this point. This is the person I'm gonna pick.
mm, nah, I mean, more so the stories. Like I would assemble teams because
Okay.
everybody don't work well with everybody else. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Um,
Facts.
yeah. So it's like a director can be the greatest director and have like just the shittiest time of directing a movie with certain people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
is it certain styles and stories that I would love? Yes, man. You know what I'm saying? I like that, but I believe the creativity come in just your director of photography and your director working together to create that. You know what I mean? And just having all the resources available to you to execute everything. So it's not one particular person I'd be like, I want him to direct. Um, it's just a particular kind of movie that I will probably want at that particular time to be
Okay.
directed.
So story wise, are there
Mm.
like can any director direct any story, or are there better stories for certain directors?
Depends on where your heart lies.
Okay.
Like, you know, can a man tell the story of a struggling woman, I mean, he probably can. You know what I'm saying? But
But it ain't gonna be the same.
if it was a choice between a man telling the story of a struggling woman and a woman who actually went through the struggle, I want to pick her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
You got a love story coming up, right?
Yes. The Christmas movie is a love story. This
Is it?
other one is Hurt People is kind of a love story. You know what I mean? If you twist it in that way. Um,
Yeah, what is hurt people? Talk to me about that one.
so Hurt People is a psychological horror thriller it turned into about a woman. It was originally called Gaslighting. So it was about a woman who really has these. She wakes up out of a coma, and her best friend is the only one who has the answers to her past life. So she tries to help her out, but she don't know if her best friend is telling the entire truth about her.
Why'd you change the name?
Somebody had gaslighting last year.
Oh, okay, I got you. I
Yeah,
like
yeah, it was like,
gaslighting.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's a deep ass story right there.
yeah.
Are you like just so people at this point they just send you screenplays? They just here.
Mm-mm. Oh, nobody sends me screenplays. I just write. I write it
Oh,
myself.
really?
Yeah, yeah. I don't. Yeah, man. The only people who really like pitch screenplays to me is the people that's in my camp.
Oh my goodness, that's got to be a weird ass process in your household when you writing some off the wall shit. You
I
can't
don't
be the most
know.
pleasant motherfucker talking to like you way over here mentally trying to keep the story together, and but then
Yeah.
you got to go back and kiss the babies.
Oh man, you know what? My all my kids, man. I got another. I got another one on the way, February 6th. All my
What?
children. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I got
you
a
oh come
brand new
on, bro.
baby on it.
Ooh, you tripping? Y'all tripping, bro?
But let me tell you, man, from my 3 year old to my 22 year old, they understand me in the process, man, and they don't do that to me. You know what I'm saying? But I also carve out time for them, and they understand. Like I tell my daughter, when I'm done with this, I'll be with you, and she'll patiently wait, which makes me stop what I'm doing to go and do what she needs me to do. And so my sons, you know what I mean?
So you can literally turn it off.
Yeah, hmm I have
Oh
to.
yeah, man. You better than me.
I have to, man. And plus, I got an office, bro. So if I really need that type of solitude, I just come to the office and work.
Yeah, man. You way better than me.
Mhm.
Like I'm a nurse,
Okay.
and
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I there's certain shit I just can't turn off
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
ever.
No, I can. I can. I like just in these 2 weeks, like I'm not able to turn it off because I'm constantly doing this, so they understand that. But they know I have a couple of days to wind down, and I'll be back to getting back together and just like shuffling my feet around the house and doing some other stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay, so and I ain't gonna keep you too much longer. Melanin debut Saturday, right?
Yes, sir.
Where at?
At Bel Air Theater, red carpet 6:30. Movie starts at 8. You know what I mean? Come take some pictures, talk, have a couple drinks, eat some popcorn, enjoy yourself. It's a 2 hour long movie, so you know what I'm saying. You're getting your bang for your buck, and it's a very powerful movie. So yeah, come check it out, man. I know a lot of people be like, oh, this is like I really am proud of this and the message that it has.
All right, so when is that gonna drop? Like on Amazon?
I don't know, man. I don't know. We really trying to get this sold through different avenues, so it won't be on like Tubi or anything anytime soon. Unless somebody gets a great situation and shoots it to the masses.
So I'll be able to watch it. Go to the theater here because I live in Cleveland now. I'll be able to go to the theater in Cleveland.
Yeah, if it comes out, if it comes out in that way, yes. But more than likely, it'll come out streaming on a particular platform, or hopefully a channel will buy it, BT, you know what I'm saying, TV1 or something like that. So,
What if I we got local theaters here that
mm.
lend themselves to movies.
Yeah, you in Cleveland, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's where I shot
there's a
Winners at.
there's a couple of spots where you can rent out the whatchamacallit and show a
Yeah,
movie
for
if you
sure,
want.
for sure, for sure.
Like
Yeah,
what if
I
you
love
want
to
to do
bring it to
that?
Cleveland. Yeah, I love
Yeah, like
The Cleveland, man, for sure. Yeah,
we could
we talk about that.
Yeah, because I'm really like I really want to see this movie, bro. I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
lie.
definitely, definitely,
Yeah,
man, definitely.
like when I seen the trailer, I'm like, man, I really got to get this nigga on the show.
Yeah, I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. Yep, I appreciate
Well,
it.
you know what? It looks like one of those movies that might be one of those movies.
Yeah, yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping, man. I mean, it got the making of it, so it's deep, man. I just want to. Once this is over, then all the nervousness of trying to figure out whether what I'm saying, it was just one of those self-absorbed dreams, or if I'm actually making something that people can feel and be like, "Yo, that was it right there." You know what I mean?
Man, the concept itself, especially in today's society,
Yeah,
brilliant.
no, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
If people want to get in touch with you, how they go about doing that?
You can go get me on IG at Darren Brown Media. And you can also go on Darren Brown Films. Check out the DFA, Detroit Filmmaker Awards, and also uh, BIFFA, and that's BIFFA on IG. And that's all the stuff that I have going on, all the stuff you can participate in. You can submit your films to BIFFA, it's free of charge. You can also submit your films to Detroit Filmmaker Awards. And hope to see y'all out there celebrating filmmaking.
Yo, man, well, I'm trying to think of my cousin made a movie, man.
Mm.
I can't think of it. It was about smoking weed. It's like Detroit's first weed smoking movie.
Was it
Oh,
Loud Pack? Was it Loud
no, it
Pack?
wasn't Loud Pack. Oh, this nigga's gonna kill. Let me see if I can find this shit before I let you go. Because if I don't plug this nigga movie, oh my god, this nigga is gonna
About smoking
fucking.
weed, and it wasn't Loud Pack.
It was not.
And it was
It was not Loud Pack. But let me
okay.
A1 selections. The pop up movie.
Yeah, yeah. You talking about Ahmed?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah,
my
yeah.
cousin, Eric, he started the
He just,
movie.
yeah, he just
And
got fit. They just released it too.
and that's the only movie I've ever actually been on set to.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I was on
And
set too.
yeah, I've never, like, that was an interesting situation.
Yeah. He said, "Needless to say."
Yo, shout out to Ahmed though, man.
Yeah,
Knowing
yeah,
that knowing that nigga for fucking 30 years now,
yeah, yeah,
some shit
yeah,
like
yeah,
that. Yeah, man. So I
yeah.
see the work that it takes, to
Right. Yeah.
so yeah, man. Y'all doing y'all thing, bro. Yeah. Don't forget, bro. See, niggas get on here and lie, man. I actually want to actually like rate these films and be a part of that process. Please don't forget a nigga.
Oh, I won't, brother. I won't, man.
Yeah, no doubt. And if there's anything I can ever do for you, please, man, don't hesitate to let me know. I got you.
I won't. We locked in, brother.
No doubt, man. You have a good one. I'm gonna text you
All
my
right.
number too, just in case, cause I know, bro. Like, yeah, man, you're not gonna
Yeah, yeah. Please,
respond.
please. Yep, yep. Do
Yeah,
that for me.
yeah. I got you, man. You have a
All
good
right.
one, man. Peace out,
All
and
right. Take it easy.
appreciate you
Thanks for having
for
me on,
tapping
man.
in. No doubt.
Peace.
Yo, that was very, very dope, man. Glad we got a chance to chop it up. Yo, man, fucking legends only, man. Y'all already know, man. That was pretty fucking dope. And let me see. Anyway, on that note, man, hopefully you having a great day, man. And if not, hopefully we made it a little bit better. And if you are having a great day, hopefully we made your shit great. Yo, this hat is fucking dope, man. Shout out to my daughters for giving me this hat. Yeah, goes to guys. Anyway, I only have one rule, man. Let's be respectful. Everybody is welcome, man. You already know, man. It's your talent that gets you on the show. But it's your story that makes you stand out. My name is Jobs, and you've tuned into another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio. Peace.